And welcome to the Kent Football Show, proudly sponsored by Kent Reliance. My name is Charlotte and I'm host for this episode, but we've come to visit Sheppey United, and trust me, you are going to love this episode. We've got so much to bring to you. So without further ado, get comfy, sit back, relax and enjoy. Coming up on the Kent Football Show, the Kent women's rep team is back in action. We follow them as they take on Middlesex FA. Aidan gives us the inside scoop on the brand new Here to Play fund. We talk to Sheppey United's women's coach, Darren Cooper, about their season so far. Who's taking home the Volunteer of the Month award of the new season? We celebrate Black History Month with the one and only Leroy Rosenior MBE. Alex Gordon breaks down the latest laws of the game changes. Sam Buttress gives us an update on our Emerging Talent Centre. It's challenge time. The Kent FA Youth Council take on the Kent FA team. And finally, it's goal and save of the month. Which moment will come out on top? All that and much more right here on the Kent Football Show. Let's get started. We are so excited to say that our Kent women's representative team are back in action. Their first test, Middlesex FA. Let's see how the girls got on.
We've arrived here at a very wet and windy Rectory Park ahead of tonight's rep team match between Middlesex and Kent in the Southern Counties Cup competition. A young Kent squad has been assembled for tonight's match, a number of players making their debut, but it promises to be a very good game. Full time at a very soggy Rectory Park, and Kent failed to defeat tonight against host Middlesex in what was a very tough game for the players. Losing a couple of players throughout injury during the game didn't help Kent's cause, but they bravely battled on throughout the whole game. Promises signs going forwards. We look to see how things will go with the rest of the season. The next match coming up against Essex in a few weeks' time. We've got a few players coming back from injury, but very encouraging displays from some very young players, which will be the future of Kent rep football for many seasons to come, we hope.
Tough luck, Kent. Congratulations to Middlesex FA. A great game there. Next up for Kent is a home match against Essex FA. Fingers crossed for a really positive result. Keep your eyes peeled on our social media channels to see how the team gets on. Now, did you know that the Football Foundation recently opened a new pot of funding to help make our beautiful game more inclusive for women and girls? You didn't? Well, that's okay. Aidan is here on hand to tell us a little bit more.
Following the success of the Lionesses over the last few years and the Karen Carney review into women and girls football, a new capital fund has been launched by the Football Foundation. The Lioness's Here to Play Fund. The Lioness's Here to Play Fund offers up to £25,000 to make your facilities safer and more welcoming for women and girls. The funding can be spent on lighting, on toilet and shower improvements, or even baby change and breastfeeding facilities. You'll need a development plan for your women and girls offer at your site. And alongside this, you'll also need to have attended one of the FA's Equal Game workshops as a prerequisite. To find out more, visit the Football Foundation website. And if you need support with your application, please contact us at Kent FA.
A massive thank you to Aidan and the Football Foundation as well. Really good to learn about some more funding going into our wonderful game to help make it more inclusive and safer for more women and girls. If you'd like to follow up and learn a little bit more, then get in contact with Aidan. aidan.ainsley@kentfa.com is the all-important email address. Here on the Kent Football Show, we love nothing more than shining a spotlight on our Kent football family, where they're doing some fantastic work, and that is certainly the case here at Sheppey United. I was delighted to be able to spend some time with Darren Cooper, who is head coach of the ladies' side here. Darren, Darren, firstly, thank you so much for your time and for having us here at Sheppey United. I know it's been a really exciting period for the women's team. Your head coach, we're early in the season, but how's it been going so far?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag to start the season. I think we've had some really positive performances mixed with a few on paper poor results. Towards a few of the games, we've kind of run out of steam towards the end. So on paper, doesn't look like the best start, but I think there's been a lot of positive signs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a relatively new setup in terms of you coming in as a head coach, supporting the manager here. What is the sort of philosophy that you're trying to build in terms of a playing style and drive towards with the girls?
We're really big at the minute on being just hard to play against and hard to beat. I think when I first come in, I had loads of ideas of, I want to play this way, I want to do this way. But on reflection, we've had a lot of chats about it now, just being, right, we need to be resilient, we need to be hard to beat, hard to break down. And I think once we nail that, which we are edging towards, then we can start introducing more styles of play, philosophy. But yeah, at the minute, it's very much, right, win or lose, let's be hard to play against.
Strong, unstoppable women is emblazoned on the kit. I absolutely love that. Does that in itself underpin, again, the culture and what's going on within the women and girls setup here?
I think so. So that actually stems from, obviously, all of our players, but Billie Halliday, she won't mind me mentioning her. She does so much for this team and for the girls, like from tracksuits to kits, she sorted it all out, sponsorships, and when she was designing the kit, I think that was really important for her to get on to sort of make the girls feel empowered, no matter the level that they play, that they are unstoppable.
It's such a fantastic message to have emblazoned on the kit, but also encapsulating the identity that you're looking to build here at the football club, and having players like Billie on hand with her expertise and others in the squad, I'm sure, helping drive that off the picture stuff as well. Just how important is it that there's synergy between what's going on the pitch and what's going on off of it?
I think it's massive because you step in here now, and I feel like we're trying to make it as a professional environment as it can. We're fully aware of the level that we're at the minute, but to push on, I feel like we need to set the foundations now of, right, this is how we're doing stuff. Every week you come in, you know what's happening. It's professional. I feel like that will attract better players as well.
Yeah, I can tell you're really passionate about it as well. In terms of what the football club is trying to do overall, marrying the work with the senior women's team with perhaps like wider provision for younger girls to build a pathway. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, so I think now we're at 4 girls teams, youth teams, whereas before I think there was 0. So I think that's a really positive step, and I think that aim is to now is obviously keep pushing them through whilst adding more.
Darren, considering that this is the Kent Football Show, then a final word to encourage those watching who perhaps have never come down to Sheppey United before. They might not have even watched a women's football game before. What words of encouragement would you give them so that they pop down and pay a visit themselves?
I'd say we've just got a group of girls who love playing for this football club, and that's the feeling that I got straight away when I come in. And I think it's really nice to see out there, and I think we're just going to keep growing, keep on improving. And if you come here, you'll see a group of girls who want to fight for each other and want to win.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and keep up the amazing work as well. It's really inspiring. Darren, thank you so much for your time, and thank you also for letting us come into the changing rooms, into the dry, to have that chat. It is wonderful to hear all about a football club with aspirations for the future and putting those all-important building blocks in place right here, right now. All the best for the rest of the season. And we do love a good news story here on the Kent Football Show. We love to go out and visit clubs across the county. So if you would like to share your good news story with us, then drop us a line, info@kentfa.com. Time now for perhaps my favourite segment of the show. We know there are lots of you who give up countless hours to ensure that your club and your league can operate on a day-to-day, weekly basis. This is our chance to get to say thank you by acknowledging our Volunteer of the Month. Let's see who's been recognised this time round.
Hello, we are at the Star Meadow Sports Complex, home of Hollands and Blair, and I'm here joined by Dave Cross, who's won Volunteer of the Month for October. Dave, huge congratulations. Tell us a little about what you do in your volunteering role.
Yeah, hi. So at the moment, I'm the under-18s Hollands and Blair manager, and also the under-9s Hollands and Blair youth manager as well. So spend quite a lot of time up here, as you can imagine. But yeah, for the love of the game, as they say. So yeah.
In terms of winning Volunteer of the Month, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's unexpected, and I'm really grateful for the nominations. It means a lot. I mean, we do us volunteers. We do it for the the love of the game. But it's nice to be recognised for it. And like I say, it's so rewarding. Everything you train on a Thursday night and you see the team put it into work, what you've been doing in sessions on the weekend, it just makes it all worthwhile. And me personally, as a player, I played in a decent level, and I thought I knew I loved the game playing. I weren't sure if I was going to love it as a coach, and I only started doing it to our oldest son Kieran. That's how it started. And then the coaching, I thought I actually love the coaching more than playing, and that's saying something. And I think it's just like in life's about creating moments, and I think any sport, football, obviously any sport, gives you moments to create special memories, and we've managed to create a lot of them. Personal moments, for example, our oldest son Kieran, when we played in the FA Youth Cup, he's walked the team out as captain with our youngest as a mascot. So being able to create moments like that, and it's so rewarding. And it's our last season in the youth setup as under 18s. It'd be one. So if there's one to win, it'd be fantastic to win a Kent League. But obviously, we can prepare them. Then it's over to them. But whatever happens, it's so rewarding to see them grow as footballers. But even more rewarding to see them grow as young people and young men. I loved every minute of it. Really have.
Dave, thank you so much for everything that you do for Kent grassroots football. Here's something from us. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Congratulations to David Crofts from Hollands and Blair Under-18s, a very deserving winner, and a massive thank you on behalf of all of us at Kent FA for the tireless work and contributions you give to our wonderful game. We always love to hear good news stories. We always like to recognise those that give up so much time for Kent football. So if you have a volunteer in mind who you would like to see rewarded, then get in touch with us. You need to contact Kelvin Newell, kelvin.newell@thekentfa.com is that all-important email address. Moving on now, it is Black History Month, and we were delighted to say that we had Leroy Rosenior MBE come and deliver a really fantastic workshop. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Kent FA HQ. October is Black History Month, and tonight we are hosting a Promoting Equality and Challenging Unconscious Bias workshop led by ex-professional footballer Leroy Rosenior. Tonight is an honest, provoking session which is for the Kent football community.
Why is tonight's topic to educate the wider grassroots community so important?
Well, it's about promoting equality within the workplace and any workplace, and everybody wants to feel comfortable within their workplace. So that's why I think it's vitally important that when you go into work, you feel, you know what, I'm really looking forward to going into work. I'm not going to have any issues, and that is as simple as it is. Just making everybody feel welcome and want to be at their workplace. When you have that in your environment, you get the best out of people. That's for sure. Whether it's football, whether it's in business, you get the best out of people, and that's what we want to do.
In attendance take away from tonight, and what will they be able to implement within their own football roles?
It's a really good question. Look, it's a 2-hour session, and there's lots and lots of things. I would hope that everybody who turns up tonight will take away lots of different things, but it won't happen in the first month. It might happen in 6 months. It might happen in a year's time. From my experience, when I've done this session, I've had people ring me 2 years later and say, you know what, you did that in my session, and it's only just happened, and it just came to mind what I needed to do and how I wanted to act and react. So one thing that people, I think, will take away is about how they recruit people. I think it's really important that we all have our prejudices about what people look like and who we like and who we dislike the look of. And when you recruit people, you have to put that all aside, and you have to challenge people as to why they're choosing a certain person. And when you do that, I think you come up with a really good recruitment process. It's put in very simple terms, but when you challenge the boss, always gets people who looks like the boss into him. Why did you choose him? Well, because he looks like me when I was a young lad. Is that a good reason to employ someone? And to just get people who make those decisions to make clear thinking patterns as to why they bring people into their organisations and do it.
A massive thank you to Harry and Leroy. Those workshops are so important, not only in raising awareness, but to drive change as well. If you'd like to find out more, then you can contact harry.mark@kentfa.com. Here in the county, we are really fortunate to have one of the FA's emerging talent centres for girls. It's a space where young aspiring footballers can hone their skills, learn courtesy of some wonderful coaches and continue their love of football. We caught up with Sam Buttress, who is the Women and Girls Football Development Officer here at the Kent FA, to find out more.
We're here at the Kent FA Emerging Talent Centre at Alresford, and we're here tonight to find out a little bit more about what they've been doing. Can you tell us a little bit about the Kent Emerging Talent Centre?
Yeah, so as you can see, so this ETC is for the girls in the area that are thriving with their football and that we believe could have a real kind of potential in the game. So the purpose of the ETC is to basically support their development even further, alongside their club football, their grassroots football, with kind of our qualified coaches to just provide really positive, really engaging football environments for them that kind of start to introduce them to what you could consider like performance type environments, but still under that kind of environment which is safe. There's not like a strict games program. We still want them to embrace their football kind of outside of the centre, and it's our job just to kind of continue to support them in what they do already.
Can you tell us what plans you have for the season coming up?
Yeah, so we want to try and expose them to lots of different kind of football environments. So over the course of the year, they'll get to experience some futsal. Similar to tonight, they're doing a 3v3 games tournament as part of the end of our block, as well as all the support that's offered through Canterbury Christchurch as well. So they'll be taking part in strength and conditioning sessions, a couple of psychology and nutrition workshops, and again, just preparing them for the sort of environments that they will expect if they start to enter into PGAs in the future or towards kind of more formalised football college programmes or university programmes, whatever it might be.
So girls, can you tell me what you enjoy most about the ETC?
The training is really good quality. You learn these skills from the coaches and you make lots of new friends.
So you are an ETC graduate. Can you tell us about your experience as a player?
Over the 3 years, I feel like I have improved and I've enjoyed the programme over the 3 years, and I feel like it's improved my ability and my mentality within the grassroots football.
Sounds like it's going to be a very exciting and busy season down at the ETC. Back to you, Charlotte.
Fantastic stuff. It always makes me so proud to see that our girls' game is thriving here in the county of Kent. All the best to our ETC players as the season evolves. Keep enjoying your football as much as you are. If that has perhaps inspired you to play football, I promise you that there is a playing opportunity that is absolutely perfect for you. Why don't you head over to our website, www.kentfa.com, to find out more. This is an especially useful part for not only the players, but the coaches and the volunteers of the game, because we all feel like we know the laws of the game that we love, that we play week in, week out, but that's not always the case. There's some new laws that have come into play. So our very own Alex Gordon is making sure that you're up to speed.
I've been challenged to explain to you the new law changes of this 25-26 season in 60 seconds, starting now. First up, we have the captain's only protocol. This is to assist the referee with his match control. He can initiate this process by tapping his arm twice, and this means that only the captains can come up and speak to him within that 4-metre distance. Next up, we have the goalkeeper. Now, the goalkeeper can only hold the ball for now, which is 8 seconds. We count down from 8, starting at 5, we'll then raise our hand in the air to indicate to the goalkeeper how long he's got left. Once we get to 1, then the offence has been committed if the goalkeeper still has the possession of the ball in his hands, and a corner is awarded.
Thank you, Alex. We hope that you found that useful watching at home. If you have any follow-up questions at all, then drop us a line, referees@kentfa.com. It's now that time in the show where we enjoy a challenge. And after a fantastic start from our Kent FA Youth Council, it is time to take on our colleagues at the Kent FA. It is the challenge, of course, Tissue Techers. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name's Emily. I'm Vice Chair of the Kent FA Youth Council and goalkeeper for Tommy Girls Foresters Ladies. And today I'm taking on the Kent FA Keep You Up in the Toilet Roll Challenge. Let's go. Give me football any day of the week.
Congratulations to Team Kent FA, just pipping the Youth Council to top spot on the leaderboard there. We will be back with that very same challenge in December. So let's see what the opposition can pose and if they can be the ones to knock Team Kent FA off of top spot. It's time for the finale of the show. We know you've been waiting for this. This is the chance that we get to take a look back on the months that's been and highlight some of the goals and saves of October. We had so many submissions sent in. Thanks to our friends at VO for enabling this to be possible. Sit back and enjoy those that made it onto our shortlist. Some absolute bangers there as well. And for all of our goalkeepers, nice to see some incredible saves getting their acknowledgement as well. Keep your submissions coming in. We absolutely love to see them. And who knows, perhaps on next month's show, your entry might make it in. That is a wrap on episode 2 of the Kent Football Show. A massive, massive thank you for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this episode as much as we've enjoyed making it here at Sheppey United, who have been such wonderful hosts. We'd like to say thank you to all of our guests for being a part of the show. A thank you to you at home for watching as well. Do make sure that you like and subscribe so you're the first to know when our latest episodes drop, because we're going to be back again in December bringing you more fantastic content from across our wonderful county. Until then, keep playing football and make sure that you keep doing so with a smile on your face. See you then.